J.K. Calloway here, jumping back into the Book of Boba Fett. And we're on to episode 6. This one's called From the Desert Comes a Stranger. Interesting. I'm assuming we're going to know who that stranger is. And there's plenty of options. Frankly, anyone who survived after, Return of the Jedi, really. Or the Mandalorian show. There's still Timothy Olyphant's character. Maybe. Because at some point he's going to get Boba Fett's, armor. We don't know that story, and they seem to be doing a pretty good job telling stories, catching up. It could still be Bo-Katan, you never know. It still could be Han Solo for all we know. Luke Skywalker was in the Mandalorian season 2. You never freaking know. I mean, I don't think you can convince Harrison Ford to play Han Solo again. It doesn't matter how much money you throw at him. But you literally never know. That's the fun of this show so far, especially because it's like, Disney plus Star Wars, honestly. They bring back Luke Skywalker, for fuck's sake. Like, seriously. Plus, now that we're caught up with Din Djarin, like, he's off to find Grogu. Like, we could see Luke Skywalker again. Like, it's wild what they're doing. But that's last week, yeah, that we caught up with Din Djarin. Pretty much everything Din Djarin went through after, Luke Skywalker showed up and took Grogu to train to be a Jedi. And Din Djarin wants to go back to Grogu, at least to check up on him, see how he's doing. He got kind of ostracized, I guess, from the Mandalorian creed, if you will. Hopefully he finds his way back, but now he's going to go help Boba Fett. Or at least offered the opportunity to go help Boba Fett with, the Pike issue. So we don't know if that's happening first. I would assume it is before he goes to try to find Grogu. And that might just be a setup to get to Mandalorian Season 3. We don't know. But it's damn interesting. It'll be fun to see Mandalorian and Boba Fett together again. We saw, Mandalorian with Fennec Shad. That was cool. The three of them together, along with Kersantan and the baby Rancor. Like, it's gonna be formidable. From the desert comes a stranger. Like, man, we don't know where Bo-Katan is. And we know that Bo-Katan probably wants the dark saber still. Clearly, they didn't work out a deal or whatever happened. We don't know what happened at the end of that scene where Luke Skywalker showed up, but clearly Din Djarin kept the dark saber. Is Bo-Katan gonna show up? That'd be sweet. Let's find out. Here we go.
You know where you are, gentlemen? Think it through. Now, I don't know what arrangements you have with the authorities in Mos Espa, and let's be honest, in Mos Eisley anything goes. But out here, I'm the one tells folks what to do. If you gentlemen load up your wares and head back to where you came, we can chalk this one up to you guys reading the map wrong.
That seems very simple. Or you're an idiot. He's off to visit a little friend. R2? Are we gonna say Luke again?
I'm looking for Skywalker. I came to see the kid.
Wow. Okay. Wow, that looks incredible. Look at that. Show him the possibilities.
I want to tell you about someone you remind me of a great deal.
Ooh.
His His name was Yoda. He once said to me, "Size matters not." He would speak in riddles. Do you remember back home?
Right.
Would you like to remember?
Is this order? Yeah, I can't remember the number. What still goes back to? What is this episode?
I thought you weren't going to help train Grogu.
I'm not. Master Lucas.
I'm here to see the kid.
That's why R2 brought you to me instead. Are you doing this for Grogu? Or are you doing this for yourself?
He's not trying to take him back.
I want to give him this. As a Mandalorian foundling, he should have this. It's his right.
Foundling. Perhaps he is a Padawan now.
It could be both.
I came all this way. He's right there.
If he sees you, it will only make things more difficult for him.
Will it?
Make sure he's protected.
No reunion? Sad, man.
You're trying too hard. Don't try. Do. This is a training remote.
Yeah.
Get back up. Always get back up. Very good.
You've taught him well.
It's more like he's remembering than I'm actually teaching him anything.
Okay.
The Mandalorian was here.
As I told you, two share a strong bond.
Sometimes I wonder if his heart is in it.
So much like your father.
Not only did we get the Marshal, Timothy Olyphant, but Grogu, Luke, and Ahsoka in this episode. Like, and he's in Anakin's old ship, by the way.
The Pike Syndicate has been gathering soldiers the last few weeks. Mayor Mark Shays is on their payroll. This is the Mandalorian Din Djarin. Thanks to him and Chrysanthemum, we now have enough experienced muscle to act as enforcers. We need foot soldiers.
I might be able to help with that.
How?
I need you to lead a garrison. Your people are good fighters, and there's plenty of credits in it for them, too.
So why should they risk their lives for this Boba Fett?
Mos Pelgo might be good right now.
Freetown.
It's called Freetown now.
We changed the name. Suits us better.
See, that's what I like about you, Mando. That big smile of yours lets you get away with anything.
Yep.
Things are tough around here. But I'll see what I can do.
Well, how many credits are we talking? Uh-oh. From the desert comes a stranger.
And who might you be?
Right?
Whatever Fett is paying you, we'll match.
Hold on. Is that Thrawn? Is that his name?
You should have never given up your armor. Tatooine belongs to the Syndicate. As long as the spice keeps running, everyone will be left alone.
Well, now they'll fight for Boba Fett. Sure. I'm 90% sure that's Thrawn. But I'm not too familiar with Thrawn. Or if I'm even saying that right. Like, I don't know if that's the right name. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. Uh-oh. Hold on. They left something there. Yep.
Wait, you forgot your katana.
The little Beskar chainmail in it. Look at it. Oh.
This is a lightsaber. It belonged to my teacher, Master Yoda.
Really?
I'm offering it to you.
One or the other?
But you may choose only one.
Why?
If you choose the armor, you'll return to your friend, the Mandalorian. But if you choose the lightsaber, you will be the first student in my academy, and I will train you to be a great Jedi.
That's awful.
Which do you choose?
Cut to black. I was joking too. Oh no. Well, that freaking episode brought everyone back. Holy crap. So, I don't remember the marshal's name, Timothy Olyphant. You know, sadly he was killed, and I think that was Thrawn. Like, I've only heard of Thrawn after watching The Mandalorian, and a lot of you in the comments were telling me, you gotta watch the Clone Wars, man. That'll catch you up to all this shit. Especially dealing with, like, Ahsoka and Luke even. And I did watch, like, a recap kind of thing. I haven't watched the whole series, and I kind of want to. It seems like it's good. But I know the name Thrawn, but, like, and I can't think of anyone else who would be a big reveal to be that guy in the fucking hat and the, you know what I mean, that took out the marshal. I can't think of anyone else that would be, but, like, as far as I know, I apologize, like, he doesn't work with the Pike Syndicate, does he? Like, why would he do that? As far as I know, he was, you know, with all the bad Jedi, I guess. I think. But I don't know. I'm going to look it up here before I do my recap at the end, like when I turn my camera here. I'm looking that up to see if that was Thrawn and what the hell that means. Okay, so I looked it up, and it is not Thrawn. It's someone named Cad Bane. Apparently he's a gunslinger, and he's from the Clone Wars, I assume. I didn't read that far into the story, the article I found. But apparently it's bad news. It's really, really bad news for everyone involved that Cad Bane is there. It kind of just wipes out the fact that the Mandalorian and Chrysanthemum, like, all of them are there. It's going to be a much more difficult fight now. And I don't know anything about Cad Bane. Frankly, I didn't really know anything about Thrawn either. I just know the name Thrawn. He certainly looked, you know, imposing and very quick to the draw, obviously. We don't know what it means going forward, or why this character from, you know, the Clone Wars would join the Pike. Unless the Pike were part of the Clone Wars. Like, I haven't watched it, I'm sorry. But it's damn sure interesting going forward, and it's one of those characters, again, I'm going to have to look up and learn about. Eventually, I'm just going to have to watch Clone Wars, aren't I? If I'm going to enjoy these shits, the live action shows, I got to learn who everyone is. And really, it seems like the main source for this information is the Clone Wars, Star Wars, the Clone Wars. I'm sure there's plenty of characters that come directly from the books written, because there's been just an insane amount of books that are apparently all canon. Whew! It's a lot of content. But Ahsoka was there, Luke was there, Grogu. We don't get to see Grogu's choice, because of course we don't. Bastards. But at the same time, that means, hey, we're going to see more of Grogu, we're going to see more of Luke. Ahsoka, I gotta think, will do something to, I mean, in theory, set up her own show, because we know that's coming in the future. Don't know when, but it's coming. And it seems like, minus the Marshal, it certainly seems like Freetown is certainly going to join the fight now. Because, they're going to take down Cad Bane. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Comments. Let me know what you thought of this episode, because by God, man, that was a nostalgia trip. They set up so many things. Like, future shows just got set up in that shit. And, it's going to be a big old Pike Syndicate beatdown. They're not winning, because, there's a good chance Luke and Grogu show up along with Ahsoka, and then you're screwed, son. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you. We'll talk to you next time.